Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the second channel. Inside of today's video, back with some competitive content. Well, not competitive content, ranked content. And we're back on the grind trying to get towards pro rank. We're really going to be putting in the hours this week because there's not long left of this season. And we're trying to do a rank guide either today or by Friday, the latest, because tomorrow Wendy is being released. So today, yeah, people are asking me about like doing a Nori rank video, but Nori's one of the best brawlers in the game and he's pretty much always going to be banned. So yeah, there's not much chance of me going Nori. So I've got to get the best brawlers here for open business because I want to make sure that I pick the best ones. So I think in my mind, we've got a loot and I think a Stu can just be perfectly paired up with this. So if you guys again are unaware, that Stu currently his speed zone turret just absolutely is way faster than it should be, so that is why you are seeing him just skyrocket up the meta, absolutely, especially in game modes like this. Although wall break could probably help us against a meeple, but I think the speed also helps us against a meeple as well. Yeah, honestly, Stu could be on the cusp of an S tier brawler just because of that bug. It feels like a small bug, but the speed you can give, speed is just such a broken mechanic. And they go with Edgar. Funny enough, after learning from, well, not even learning, just from remembering back from the previous meta, I think a Chester could be good here into the Edgar, and then, you know, into Meg as well, break up the wall. I think Chester would be a better option than a Surge, honestly, but I mean, I don't hate the Surge, but Finks, he picks Finks out of all of that. Was the worst suggestion. I think that was the worst probably could have gone out of all of them, because like, what is Finks? Like, we've already got a mid in loot. We've got like 3 mid brawlers at this point. This is not looking the greatest. Again, like, he could have gone the Chester, he could have gone Surge, could have gone Damien. Well, he was like, all of those suggestions. Damien's not the best brawler into Edgar, right? But all of those suggestions were better than Finks. Let's just see. Let's see what realistically what this guy can do. So yeah, let's pop speed zone here. It's gonna make the Finks literally fly. Okay, Finks actually deals with that Edgar quite decently, but we've got to keep up the pressure here. Right, my device is I'm so uncomfy in this position. There we go. I've got myself a half decent position now. So we know that Meeple hasn't got stuns, so I'm just gonna race into his face and we should be able to confirm the kill. There we go. Perfect. Got another turret if needed as well. Let's use it just to be that little bit more annoying. Perfect. I mean, I'm just gonna throw that, but thanks to the Finks super, it's not really gonna matter too much. And he also throws his super down so late as well there. Again, we know that Meeple hasn't got stun, but it doesn't matter because he's getting a lot of pressure right now. Okay, so let's just heal up here. Let's pop our speed turret, and now we can start to go even more aggressive. Meg is without super as well here. Oh, of course, Meeple gets the final shot. That is incredibly annoying. Right, there we go. Alright, let's wait for that Meeple hypercharge. Finks, do not feed Meeple any more shots. There's no point, bro. Just sit back. Why do people do that? Just run away from the Meeple. Don't feed him. Just gotta let it expire at this point. Okay, we should be able to kill the Meeple there. Perfect. I'll pop my speed zone here just to get on top of the Meg. Okay, that is annoying. I've got pretty low ping in this game though, so should be alright in terms of getting away from people. I'm going to pop hypercharge here because I should be able to finish off the kill. Onto the Edgar potentially here. Okay. Okay. Oh, nearly popped the gadget down in time. I don't know how this is slipping away from us. I just have no idea. How is it slipping away from us this horribly? I mean, Edgar has such a good matchup into the Finks. It's just pain. Like, why did you go Finks into this, bro? Like, why? I suggested you a brawler. Chester, like, that's quite clear that we need. Why do we need Finks into this? Why is Finks the brawler that we need? People literally has good matchup into both of these guys. We've got the loot for the Meg. We need something for the Edgar, bro. Chester, Surge. Both of them were perfect. Right, I mean, but we can win this. This is definitely pretty winnable. This is definitely really, really winnable. Right. Okay, we got some good damage onto the Meeple. Let's try and make sure Meg is out of mech. Okay. Nice, that guy's dead. Please. What is this Meeple shot doing? Nice, we get the trade. I mean, maybe could survive that. Edgar's going to die again. Malu dies again as well. This is just a pathetic performance from our teammates, if I'm honest. But it's still winnable. Let's try and push up, even though my team are just idiots, it seems. Okay, I'm going to pop my gadget as well. It's going to help me avoid the meeple shots. Perfect. Okay. I've got like no ammo as Stu right now, so I'm kind of just trying to do my best. Go. Perfect. We can just stay within this Sphinx super as well. Okay. I'll pop hypercharge to try and make something happen. Okay, we run away from it. Gets us a bit of pressure, I guess. Okay. Sphinx is dead again. And that's going to be Gigi. There's not much that we can do. You know, whereas Stu paired with Lou, you'd think you'd be in a good spot right now, but I don't know. That's just terrible drafting from my teammates. Like, we could have easily had an outdraft here, but for whatever reason, yeah, he got star player, but that is an absolutely terrible pick. It is an awful pick. It is so bad. It is so bad. Right. We're going to lose the first game there, but it's quite clear we needed something into this Edgar. And bro just doesn't pick it. All right, guys, jumping into the second game then. Double swoosh. Map that I like a lot. Starnova is probably the only ban that you realistically need to make, which is great. And Nori as well. Those are probably like the two best brawlers in the game right now. Then you got your Surges. Your Crow's still annoying on this map in particular, so that's why I banned it out. So let's have a look. Max. Into Max, I think Pearl could be a good option. What else do we have on a map like this? See if there's anything like underrated. Unfortunately, because you're early on in draft, there's not a lot of really good underrated picks, but we could go with like a Chester. I think like a Chester could be very underrated on this map. Also got Sandy as well, but we lack the range. I think the problem actually is here that we lacked the range into all of that. Might go with an Ems, and then hopefully let's see if the Ems cheese can work on this map. Maybe Grey into Max isn't the best stuff. Let's just try Ems. Why not? I think Ems could be good. Griff's actually white. I literally spoke about it. It's a poor, actually, Ems is a poor drafting decision for me. Because Surge lacks range, Ems can lack range as well. If Griff opens it up, I needed probably like an Otis or something with a little bit more range. I mean, I guess Surge can go in the mid, kind of. They go with a Meeple. Okay, they got two mid brawlers here. Honestly, like an Ash. Ziggy? What on earth is bro picking? I think an Ash could be pretty good into this comp. Wants to go Damien, he can go Damien. Old Surge will be going mid for sure here. I don't need Friend Zoner, do I? So I can switch to this gadget. Hype, yeah, I mean, what realistically... what else do you go? What else do you go with an Ems? I kind of screwed myself over a little bit with the draft, but I think they did as well. I think a lot of people are going Meeple, whether the hackers are back, I'm unsure, but... Okay, he's not hacking, but why is he going Meeple into this? Like, they have a max already. Weird how everyone's just spamming people non-stop in ranks right now, so I guess I could probably go mid as an Ems, to be honest. Let's pop this slow, get a bit of pressure. I mean, the good thing is that Griff isn't really going to deal too much damage to me at maximum range since nerf. Of course, Meeple's already got his flipping super, bro. Okay, Griff's going to slowly open up the map, but I think, like, we're against a Meeple, we should just be able to, honestly, just make this game so messy that they can't even deal with it. So again, just got to keep the chaos, embrace it. Make sure this Griff isn't getting too much value right now. Perfect. Okay. I thought I could sneak in there. It's fine, it's fine. We've got so much pressure, already up by 8 gems. Again, it's gem grab. Just keep up the pressure. Just keep up the pressure. So I've got my super here. Just going to use it to push up. I don't think anyone is around here. They're going to be all grouped up together. Oh my god, look at the M's value there. Perfect. And my teammates just need to not fall back too quickly, but they need to fall back because I've got my hypercharge, so I can just run at these guys. So I'm going to pop hypercharge here. It's going to keep me alive for a little bit, and there's nothing that these guys can realistically do. Bro, this Damien playing so aggressive at the end. Yeah, I don't know why they've gone Meeple, to be honest. I really don't know why, especially on double swoosh. And like, it's one of the few gem carries on double swoosh that, I mean, it's still good. But bro, they have Max already as a gem carrier, no? And that's why, like, Griff is good, but honestly, you can run down a Griff for the most part. I mean, they're going to break that open, but I mean, I can still push this Griff quite easily, I believe. Let's go with Inch here. It's probably, yeah. I knew there's going to be a Meeple coming, but look, I got Meeple weak, I got the Griff weak, and Damon's going to take a while to get into the game, so that is fine. Griff, you can work on your wall breaks, bro. I'm just going to go the other lane and just run it down against these guys. So we should be able to kill the Max. Perfect. I'm going to pop my super to kill the Griff. Damon's going to get the kill there. And there's pretty much nothing these guys can do. There is not a lot these guys can do. So let's pop my slow. I'm just going to go in here because I don't really mind dying. I mean, I guess I'm just going to go around this way. Try and survive a little bit. Okay, Damon's going to go in. And yeah, this is pretty easy. I don't see a way that we can lose this game, honestly. Like, look at this. Catch one person off guard with an Ems, they are dead every single time. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this game. That was beautiful. Much better than last time around. And that was mainly because of the opponents drafting absolutely horribly. That Meeple pick was just disastrous. What more can the enemy teams do at that point? Damien was a great pick and still good in gem grab for sure. Definitely. Yeah, quite an easy game there in the end. Let's jump into the last. Alright guys, jumping into the third and final game then. I just had a game on Edgar and it was horrible. I don't know why I went Edgar. I just thought I'd just... It never ends well. I'm not Juice from Novo. Like, yeah, I should have just gone like Kaze, anything other. It was just terrible. I did nothing the entire game, so no point really showing it. Alright, it was hilarious though, because we destroyed him in the first round with 8-bit and Meg, and then, yeah, I've just gone Edgar into a Pierce that knocks him back, a Griff, and a Carl that can just dash away. It just wasn't a good time whatsoever, but we got double swoosh again here. So double swoosh into the Crow, we got Pearl. Our teammates picked two brawlers that are bad at into Crow, but this leaves open a good last pick. Honestly, I might just go just like fully Ash and just run it down against these guys. And just stay full rage the entire game. So they have an 8-bit. What aggro brawler is good into 8-bit? I mean, you have Edgar, but Edgar's not good into... Okay, they went with Gigi. So Gigi is a good option into Max, and we could go with Bolt, but I don't think Bolt is exactly that good into all of this. We could go with like a Tara, funny enough. I think Tara could have a really good matchup into this. I'm going to go with Tara. Tara might be interesting one. I'm going to go with this build as well. Yeah, Tara has okay matchup into Crow because of the pets. Into Gigi, not the best, but not the worst entirely. I just felt like going something a bit different. Into Gigi, normally just go like a tanky brawler. But I think it'll be hard as an Ash to approach the 8-bit. So I thought maybe the Tara would just be fine in the end. All right. Yeah, Tara should be fine though, right? No? Tara should be fine, even though my Tara gameplay is absolutely shambolic. It should be fine regardless. So we know the GG is there. I don't think Tara feeds GG that much. From what okay, I've already fed her super, it seems. Okay, I mean, she's going to get a kill. Was a Max shooting? I swear Tara doesn't feed GG that much. I don't remember that interaction too well myself here. But I think I need to get myself up against this Crow. I can look to sneak in a little bit here. The Crow's gone into the mid and he's swapping the matchup now. Which is fine, I guess. Okay, we have a super of our own here. We're going to use that to potentially get a double pull here. Oh my god, the Tara diff right here. What an insane... That was... I've got to glaze myself there. That was a really good double pull. I mean, a bit adventurous, but... Okay, I'm going to go with a super onto the 8-bit as well, because why not? Love overextending for no reason. The Crow's going to jump in here, not really going to do anything. Max gets one, there we go. I mean, Gigi's just really not that good, guys. Trust me. Time and time again. I proved to you guys that Gigi's not even that good of a brawler. We just completely whiffed that pull, but it doesn't even matter. Alright, that was just plain and simple. I think, like, with Gigi, like, Gigi can be good into max, but you got 2 dashes to dash out the way as long as your max isn't, like, completely brain dead. With Griff as well, you can actually time it so you've got the knockback with the piggyback that can escape. Any type of escape mechanic is so good into the Gigi. And this isn't even my bias anymore. Like, I troll and I laugh, but, like, I don't know. Some Gigi means just so high on the copium. It's insane. So the pets are going to help scan this Gigi out, but I'm just going to wait for her to spawn here because that's going to be a free kill because she's ass. 8-bit as well. Missed 1 shot onto him, but that's fine. I want to stay on the Crow as much as possible. I've got a good matchup into Gigi as well, actually, but Crow's going to be the brawler that I look to counter the most here. Let's try and stay on that. Okay, pop our clones so we can go a bit more forward here. I mean, Gigi, okay, didn't even manage to get a kill on me. That's hilarious. I mean, they're not playing it that well, to be honest, but still just funny to see. Right, let's see if Max can give me a speed. This 8-bit, I don't know what they're doing either. Like, what is going on in this game? What's going on in this game? I would love to know. Okay, we'll get the pull onto the 8-bit. I don't think I'm actually going to get the kill. I know I lost 2 gems. That is not great. That's fine. Max can survive this Gigi regardless. 8-bit hyper. I mean, Griff hyper's going to be fine. Got my hyper now. Just confirm the kill on the 8-bit because why not? I mean, a bit of a waste of a hyper charge, but realistically, when else am I going to use that hyper charge? That's fine. We'll sneak out there. Perfect. Keep self-healed up there. I mean, Griff is just absolutely deleting them so far. Pull them into the pet. And it's just Gigi at that point. Right. Beautiful end to the game there. I think Gigi can work in other situations, but you really can't just play Gigi into Griff and Mac. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. Maybe like a Meg or a Reek or something like that's probably a bit better, or Colt, but I don't like that. So, of course, we get 67 elo, and then we land off on 10,000. Yeah, perfect. Right. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Should be streaming later today, so make sure to check that one out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.